Okay, we've got one where we're looking at a Riemann sum, and in this problem we're given the graph of the function. We want to use right endpoint approximation with 5 rectangles. So I know it looks a little intimidating, but I think once we get in and start doing this problem, you'll see that the way this one's presented is really convenient. So -3 is here, okay, and we're going to go all the way to +2. And the key is that we're using right endpoints, okay? So I'm going to draw a rectangle here, okay? And you'll notice this is rectangle 1, and then here we'll have rectangle, we'll go with a different color just for rectangle 2, and then rectangle 3 right here. So you get the idea that, you know, there's going to be 5 rectangles. Here's rectangle 4, and then that last one is rectangle 5. So the reason I'm doing this, though, is I want you to see the significance of the right endpoint, okay? So when I'm looking at these two red lines, I'm going to look at the one that's on the right and notice where the function intersects that line. So if you look, the height of that function is here, and that's what we would use to determine the height of that rectangle. So the area of this red rectangle would be the height, which is 3, times the width, which is 1. So my first area here is 3. Now for the second rectangle, the one in green, we're going to go up until we intersect the function, which is right here at 6, and that is going to determine the height of the function. So you'll notice that some of this green area goes beyond our function, right? And that's okay. So the height of this rectangle is 6, and the width is 1. The area of this green rectangle would be 6. And then our orange rectangle, okay, so we're going to go back and this is the height because, again, we're using the endpoint that's on the right, okay? So if I look at the green and the orange line, the one that's on the right is the orange line, and that would determine the height, which is 4. So the area of this rectangle here is 4. So in my fourth rectangle, okay, I've got the orange and the purple. The purple line is on the right, and that's the one I'm going to use to determine the height of that rectangle. Okay, so the height of this rectangle winds up to be 7 times the width, which is 1. Again, the area here is 7. And the last one, this guy right here, will have the height determined by the yellow line, which is 5. So that area is 5. So if we wanted an estimate for the area here, the area would equal the sum of these smaller areas, 3 plus 6 plus 4 plus 7 plus 5, okay? So our area, what is 9 and 4 is 13, and 7 is 20, and 5 is 25. Yeah, again, so this one's a little bit cleaner because we don't actually have to plug numbers in or do anything like that. We're just looking at the graph and getting some estimates from the graph. So good luck on that one. Again, talk to me and let me know what's working and what's not.